Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Syracuse head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Running inside, it's Miller. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to a strong side, but now they run it back weak and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the right. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The run inside. It's Miller. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. He's picked up 49 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He's got it. Coverage team able to put a stop to that. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for room at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. He gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. He makes the fair catch just... So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Odom. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On target. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. On the draw, it's Miller. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the... They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to let it go. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. A strike downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
He's got it. They will score. Cut. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback keeper. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. He did a great job finding... The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits... Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, it's Hill. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Stop! Nothing! Denied! Right in his tracks, and it's 4th down. good. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. He might want another play. Running inside. It's Hill. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's lead things off with the Utah State Aggies taking on the number 4 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Utah State engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Gordon. They got it away from the shadow of their own goalpost. Now out past the 20 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he is. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Cardinal head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment.
The give is to Miller. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
To the air. It's Odom. Complete on the left to Williams. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. He unleashed that one, some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Trying to move them on the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Field goal is good. And that'll put the... The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The run inside. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meyer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got... Miller with the ball. At the 35, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Meyer. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And they can't connect. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Finding some room. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll ride the hot hand. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Dropping back, it's Odom. There's the pressure. It's complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. The give on the counter. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of it.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can. Back to throw, it's Odom. Pulls it in. It's Meyer. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Syracuse right back at it.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incomplete. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Wants to bring it back. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return in this deep.
Really nice job there.